Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah. Get the links up and shared here. Exit.
Raining there where you are?
Yep. I went
I bet I
outside
like.
and it was like, nope, we're not doing this today, are we?
It's just been misty rain here all day.
It's been downpouring here all day. I was supposed to be over, but for some reason it's not. What the hell happened there?
I don't know. I don't see what you see.
Well, apparently my Rumble link decided to go all wonky and put a space in between the M and the B on Rumble.
Hmm. Jamie said they had 2 inches of rain today.
Holy hell. I don't know if we've had that much, but okay, yeah, the link's working, so we're good there. Do, do, do.
I'm glad I cut my backyard yesterday.
Right. Oh, somebody else shared that. Apparently, there's another town. There's a town here in Pennsylvania that's been overtaken too.
Of illegals?
Yep.
Really? Mm.
What the hell's the name of the town
Coming
again?
to a city near you.
Well, it's not near me, thankfully, but it's out near Pittsburgh, of course.
Well, you know what I mean. They'll be popping up all over the place. Getting close to the election.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Especially with what Jay posted earlier about them fucking us over with the Save Act.
Yep. Jamie says we're apparently better than you, Chris,
Better than me.
for the rain.
Oh,
And yesterday she thinks they got 2 to 3 inches and getting hammered. The South is getting ready to get hammered again up through the Gulf. If you haven't watched Ryan Hall you all yet today.
no, I watched some of the Weather Channel today. I saw what's coming. They're saying it could get pretty bad depending on um how fast it develops and intensifies over the Gulf.
Right.
Did you get to see the picture that I chose for the? I didn't go with the picture I sent you.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why you didn't. I need more coffee.
What is she saying that she's better at me than me at?
Hey, more rain, maybe.
Oh,
Ask her for clarification.
yes.
Don't forget there's a 15-second delay on the chat. So there's that.
Well, she just said, I say it in love, bro. So I don't know what I did. Apparently I'm doing something
Oh,
goofy. Resin. Rain. Ah, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, we got. Well, here, I'll pull up the camera and show you what it looks like outside.
hold your ears nice.
What the hell? Why am I stuck in the middle of the damn picture?
Operator error.
It is wet out.
I gotta put batteries in my back camera. I got that notification today.
All mine are rechargeable, thankfully. There's one kittiest. Nope, it's not there, no. Well, son of a. Where'd they go?
Probably trying to stay dry.
Well, I put a camera in the garage so I could watch the kittens.
Those kittens will be fine.
I know. I just like watching them in the garage when they're playing and stuff when they're not out here, you know.
Are you a helicopter parent? A
Yep.
helicopter cat dad?
Yeah. That's not true, Jamie. You're better than some people out there. There's some actual evil
There's
other
some real
people out
assholes
there.
out there. I was called an asshole today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, made my day.
Well, that wasn't very nice of them, now was it?
And called a dick. Told them they had the wrong gender.
You got the wrong plumbing for that.
Right? But they were laughing, so I guess it's all right.
I suppose.
Sometimes my sarcasm overloads my ass.
Oh, okay, he's gonna be mad he didn't take them over.
Look how cute.
Oh wow. Oh, was that you?
Yeah, when I was cute and adorable.
It's my back deck.
A little wet out there, Chris.
That's what I said. The sun finally came out a little bit, looks like. But it's still the trees dripping everywhere. I'm like, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, Jamie, I can be a sarcastic ass at times.
Only the best people are. They say that the smartest people are the quickest witted ones that can make you cry quickly because of how quickly they can come up with a response to your stupid shit.
Oh, they weren't crying, they were laughing.
No,
Maybe
I'm
to
just
the point of tears, but yeah.
I watched a really interesting walkaway video earlier today, um, where it was a guy, and I mean, he was pissed. Two-time bone cancer survivor, and I mean, he just laid into the whole fucking Democrat Party, especially Obama,
Hmm.
because he bought into that whole Obamacare thing bullshit. Because they promised it was going to lower people's insurance rates. You could keep your doctors, you could keep your plan. He said all of that was fucking lies. He said, and I voted for this shit. Were his exact words. And he said, I voted against my best interest in it. And he said, that was the beginning of my walk away. He said, because then for the next 10 years, he got penalized because he couldn't afford the insurance that he was paying, I think, less than $200 a month for, with $1,000 deductible, which is really fucking good for 5 people. And he said after Obamacare kicked in and they canceled his insurance, the new insurance that they wanted to give him was, I think, $2,000 a month with a $6,000 fucking deductible.
$6,000 deductible.
Yep.
Hmm.
Well, my deductible with my insurance is um $6,200, I think.
Car or health?
Hell, my car deductible is only $500.
I think my health insurance is like $3,000 deductible. Pay out the ass for it a little bit, but
Yep,
they got you coming and going. It doesn't matter.
that they do.
Food industry makes you sick. Doctors keep you sick, and insurance companies just reap the benefits.
Well, the insurance company, and I don't want to upset anybody or make anybody think less of the way that I think, but here's the insurance companies are hoping that you keep paying them your money, and then before you really need them, you just fall over dead so they get to keep all that fucking money.
Right?
Sorry, that's just the way I see it from my dealings with them.
What kills me about insurance companies is they have people like me and you and Jamie and some Joe Blow off the street sitting behind a computer with, a spreadsheet that tells you what you can have and not have and argue with your doctor about what you need. I used to fight those insurance companies over that dumb shit all the time.
Yeah, I have a friend that works for Blue Shield, and the stuff that she told me that she used to deal with, um, because you know people are calling her and asking her questions about their claims because they want to get stuff taken care of, and she's got to either give them good news, something done. Katie, go help Nana. Sorry, mom's
Music?
calling me. Now I guess over by the house where she normally parks. I don't know. I said I guess over where she normally parks. I guess. Okay. Am I here now? Mom called and kicked me off my headset.
Oops. Damn
Nope,
it.
still not in my fucking headset yet.
Where the hell's everybody at this afternoon? Rain Denton? Afternoon naps?
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back here.
Have a nice time. Just leave me and Jamie here. We'll figure it out.
I hit the wrong damn button.
You're just having yourself a hell of a day, Chris.
Well, when I messaged you that picture, that's how I fucking woke up.
That would have worked.
No, it still did not connect me. What the hell?
Jamie says she was going to take a nap, but she's there with us. Trump says China's opening coal plants every week. While we're
Oh,
shutting
yeah.
ours down. Yeah. He's talking to the people in Pennsylvania, answering questions.
If y'all want to go take a nap, we can go take a nap if nobody's here. There's no point in us doing this if they're not. That's up to you guys.
Yeah, it's just me and you and Jamie, I think. I don't. Let me scroll
Yeah,
here.
that's it.
Two watching. Yep.
So,
Do a live
that's up
tonight
to
or in
you.
the morning. It's up to you.
We can do a fireside tonight. It's nice and wet.
Gonna do a fireside in the rain.
Nah, the rain's over now.
You got more coming?
Nope, it's all by us. Let me go double check the map.
Probably should.
I'm pretty sure we're done for the night. Mom was putting mulch down in that shit all day.
Ugh.
I said, well, that's going to be fun. Because it just adds weight to the wheelbarrow as you're trying to move it.
It says
What they're saying.
low 63 here tonight.
40% chance, 50%.
We got to get some rain off of that. I think the rain's going to miss us from the hurricane. Going
It says
straight up through Georgia and Tennessee and or Kentucky over into Illinois and Indiana.
that's an interesting course.
Yep.
Normally it pulls up towards us.
Yeah, it's going to miss us. It's going west.
So there's a 50% chance of rain at 7, goes down to 40% at 8, 30% at 9. So there's a chance that we can miss all the rain. If I get the fire warm enough, it won't matter anyway. It'll evaporate the rain before it gets to me anyway.
Right.
Go to the regional map here. Oh, we got Andrea now. Hi, Andrea.
Hi, Andrea. And Animal Farm.
Hi, Animal Farm. Welcome in. How you doing? Well, okay. I guess that changes plans then.
Animal
I'm here
says
to
it's
see
been
it.
drizzling as she was driving home. I know Andrea's probably getting drizzle up there near Cleveland.
That's funny. It says it, but yeah, it shows it completely disappearing before 7 o'clock. So we can do that too. All right.
Hi, Thomas. Hey, hey, the gang's all here.
Hi, Thomas. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing? All right. Well, change your plans.
It's all right. We're always open. We're flexible like that.
Got to be flexible.
Lord knows I have shit thrown at me every other day with a change of plans. So,
Excuse me.
wake up, Chris. Maybe you needed the nap.
I had a nap. That's why I'm like this. I'm groggy.
Oh, I don't
Fell asleep
nap.
while watching videos.
I think I took a nap last week, maybe, for about an hour, which has been the first time in years that I laid down and took a nap. Thomas says, just made it home to the hood.
Mm, That's right. He was gone home from the cabin today.
Andrea says, where's Dave? And Animal says she was just going to ask that. Jamie sending the
Maybe
link.
something, yeah. I'm logging onto the Xbox so I can go look up some news, stuff to talk about. Because, yeah, I
It's
did
on, but
send
I
links
haven't
out.
listened to it.
I did send links to Mike, Dave, or Mike, Fred, and Cal. So we'll see if any of them show up here in a little bit. Cinder hears footsteps and's freaking out. He thinks Ryan's here. What are you doing, bug? I've been following that whole Diddy thing pretty quick
I have
today
to.
because I think there's going to be a lot of people that are in trouble if he decides to turn state's evidence.
Nothing's going to come out of that, just like nothing come out of the island.
Israel
It's
hits
all going to
800
be,
targets in Lebanon.
it's all going to be swept somewhere.
Oh, Jamie was
Oh,
going to misgender Andrea. Let's go to U.S. News.
hell, find them overseas newspapers. You'll learn more about us than they tell us here.
Oh, that's going to make the people of San Francisco really fucking happy, ain't it?
What's that?
Thousands of San Francisco residents may owe more on water bill due to technical glitch. Thousands of San Francisco residents will soon receive much higher sewer and water bills. I bet they're going to love that.
It'd be much cheaper just to bring back wells and septics. Hey, I heard, and I need to do some research on this because it's spiked my curiosity, that if you bury a loved one on your property, then it's considered a cemetery and you no longer have to pay property taxes. Have you heard that?
I have not, but I got some interesting information here about Bob Casey and the shit that he voted for with the COVID funds that we got here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
It says here, Senator Bob Casey voted to allow hundreds of millions in critical COVID relief to be wasted on projects completely unrelated to the coronavirus, like $15 million for a soccer stadium renovations in New Jersey, which has absolutely nothing to fucking do with us in Pennsylvania. $2 million for a ski area in Iowa. Does Iowa even have any fucking mountains to ski on?
Maybe, apparently, maybe. Or
I
a
thought
ski
Iowa was
resort.
flat.
I don't know.
6.6 billion for golf course upgrades in Colorado. 140 million for a luxury waterfront hotel and spa in Florida. And 95,000 to hire a poet at a college in Connecticut.
And that's where COVID money went?
That's where COVID money went.
Huh.
Hmm. Now, according to this, there were 3.5 million confirmed COVID cases between January of 2020 and March of 2023, and 50,398 COVID related deaths. Now, I wonder how inflated that is.
Probably not inflated enough with the adverse side effects from the
Yeah.
vax.
From the jabby, 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 jabby.
Yeah, from the Arden ticket. I heard down the rabbit hole that most of the people who passed had gotten vaccines.
Doesn't surprise me.
And remdesivir, hospitals weren't allowed to use ivermectin and zithromax and steroids and shit that would work.
No, they were told to put people directly onto a ventilator,
Right,
which would,
directly on a vent and give them remdesivir, which you can only use for like 3, 4 days at the max because you begin to have organ failure for anything after that. So a lot of those people that they threw on the vents, you know, and pumping them full of remdesivir for 5, 10 days didn't make it
no,
because
Andrea.
of organ failure.
Andrea asked if that was Sherrod Brown I was talking about. No, I was talking about Bob Casey here in Pennsylvania.
Oh, Sherrod Brown's an asshat. Well, he's a Democrat anyway, and he needs to go. He's been in there way too long. But
Thomas
people
said,
love him.
Thomas said many states use the money for other things. Our township got a new road grader with COVID funds.
And how does
Animal
that
Farm said,
benefit the people for
Animal
COVID?
Farm said horrible medicine remdesivir, whatever the fuck you say.
Remdesivir, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, here we go. U.S. is sending more troops to the Middle East as violence rises between Israel and other countries. Iran
I
says
know.
Hamas leaders' killing in Tehran will not go unanswered. This administration is a complete and total fucking failure when it comes to the world stage.
Well,
They have
yeah.
let so much shit happen because they know that Biden's weak.
Thomas says his wife's aunt had the arm ticket and 2 days later had a massive stroke and passed. Sorry about that, Thomas, but I
I know
believe it.
people who have got the shot and who had psoriasis that was being treated and handled well. It was under control, and as soon as they got that shot, it completely went rampant again. The treatment stopped working.
Well, yeah, because that's an autoimmune disease and it destroys your immune system. I lost a
It,
lot of acquaintances or so called friends over my opinion over the arm ticket. And spent a lot of time in Facebook jail.
yeah, fuck Facebook and any of these other fuckers that keep putting bullshit labels on the truth. Yeah, I don't think there's any of us that don't know somebody that has been harmed by the shot, unfortunately. And it's a damn shame that our government mafia, three-letter agencies, are captured by the corporations that they're supposed to be monitoring and keeping under control. And because of that, we
Hi,
suffer because
Anthony. Tony.
hey bud, how you doing?
All I know is for 2 years, taking Dave in and out of hospitals and doctor's office and procedures and shit, I managed to keep us well by not doing any pharmaceuticals at all. Hi, Ruth.
Hey Ruth, how you doing? Yeah, we took in we did the mask thing when we went to the doctor's office. That's about it.
Well, we had to because they wouldn't let us in without it. Not that it did any good.
Yeah.
A virus can go right through those masks. Those masks are basically to stop bacterial infections.
They're not for, well, the only mask that's going to stop a viral infection is a KN95. And, if they weren't giving them the fuck out.
Oh, hell no.
Well, this is interesting. Earth is about to get a second moon for 57 days only. Here's what you need to know. I don't need to know shit because that's not going to affect me at all because I don't care. Sharks raised leap out of water for feeding, courtship, communication. I'm looking under science now.
Okay,
Well,
not to go down a rabbit hole or be a conspiracy theorist or whatever, but I wonder how long it took them to build that and make it look like another moon and stick it up there in orbit.
I wouldn't doubt it, but who
Just
knows?
points to ponder, when I got nothing else to do, my mind just starts going all kinds of places.
Whale watchers get rare look at blue whale off the New Jersey coast. That would be cool to see. Oh, I learned something new today. I gotta share this. Wait, hold on a second. My best friend from high school, she had mono years ago, so the shot reactivated the Epstein-Barr virus, and now I'm sorry to hear that, Animal Farm. It's unreal.
She was a professor at the university, lost her job, and now has a $2,000 disability check.
Yep. And you can't live on that by yourself.
Nope. No, you got to have a stockpile of money if you're going to survive on that a month. Thomas,
I got rid of my chicken bones, damn it.
yes, Chris, with 2 moons, you need to dance naked around the campfire and throw chicken bones.
I already got I
Shit.
got I'm a day early. I wish I would have known that before now because,
Oh,
I
well.
got rid of all my chicken bones last night, remember? We did that on the show last yesterday. Oh shit. But here's something I learned. Remember how we were being told that climate change is killing the Great Barrier Reef? It's a
Yes, I remember.
fucking lie. It's a fucking lie. It's thriving. It's doing better now than it has been in the last 50 years.
Well, doesn't the media and all them people usually lie to us anyway?
Well, yeah, that's their job, apparently. It's not to tell us
Well,
that we're the truth. It's
quick, let's send everybody in a panic. Hell, we should have been, New York City should have been underwater by now.
FBI disrupts Chinese cyber operation targeting critical infrastructure in the U.S. I highly doubt that. That's probably.
Hell, I've been getting shit in the mail that my doctor's office program. I'm thinking that must have been like the portal or whatever. Was breached back in February, and they're just in, what is it now? September? And they're just now sending shit out to let us know.
Yeah, that's how they work. California sues Exxon, alleges plastics deception. Oh, get the hell out of here. These people have nothing better to fucking do. Uh, oh my god, the fucking lies coming out of USA Today.
Well, there you go.
You're gonna love this one. Violent crime dropped for third straight year in 2023, including murder and rape.
Right, sure it did.
What? How are they fucking? What mental gymnastics are they going through to fucking come up with this? Because you heard of so many fucking carjackings in DC last year that you didn't hear about before. That's violent. That's violent, right? Bring it back, Animal Farm.
Andrea said years ago she had heard that California was going to slide off into the water, which I agree with Tony on that. I couldn't care less if it did slide off, become a island. San Andreas Fault was supposed to cut loose and just break them right off, but hasn't happened as of yet.
Well, I think Yellowstone will erupt before the fault goes off and knocks California into the ocean. Honestly, and I mean that's going to make it beachfront
Yellow,
property is going to go all the way to
Yellowstone
well,
erupts. We're going to be fucked with the cloud that ends up being over us for however long. Look, remember Mount St. Helens when it went off? Hell, we didn't have sunshine here in Ohio. I know for a good 2, 3 weeks, just gray sky.
no, yeah, Andrea, we'll get at least 2 inches of ash and dust all the way out
Yeah,
here in
we'll get the
Pennsylvania.
we'll get the fallout from it. Here in Ohio, we were getting the dust from Mount St. Helens.
Well, I remember when Mount St. Helens blew up, I was just started school,
Oh, I
and
forget you're a baby.
they gave us, we had offset for all that. They didn't let us go to school because of breathing that ash dust that was coming out here. Um, because it doesn't matter what you put in front of your face, that pumice that is in that ash and stuff, it's so small that it can go through any fiber that you put across your face. You would actually literally have to have like the most advanced breathing system on your face that they have, and it would only be a matter of minutes before that would clog up and you wouldn't be able to breathe out of it. It's that fine of a dust. Yes, Jamie, I hope your appointment goes well tomorrow.
It will go well.
Yep. Pika, come here, Pika. Oh, thank you for using the bed. Well, get up here, you shithead. Come on. Pikachu, get your ass over here. Come here, baby. Hey. Uh, Never mind. He's just gonna lick his ass anyway. Sorry. I'm sure that's what you wanted to hear.
Well, Chris, if you could, you probably would. So,
I'm good. I don't need to taste the chocolate starfish.
well, I'm thinking if you could reach your ass, you'd be reaching other things instead of that.
Key Nebraska Republican opposes Trump effort to change state's electoral vote process. Where are they fucking coming up with this shit? That Trump's trying to change the vote process.
Animal says, hey, don't call me shithead. Hey, for you people who have trouble falling asleep, have you tried that Relaxium that they advertise on Fox News every once in a while?
I have not.
I don't know what's in it. It's supposed to be non addictive and all natural. But I was reading up on melatonin the other day, and apparently that fucks with your hormones a little bit. And they're telling you not to give it to your kids like every night, maybe once or
Huh.
twice a week, so it's not built up into your system.
Lettuce man found dead in state game land. I gotta look in this one. William Z. 50 of Lidditz was missing. Found in the woods near Route 322 in Elizabeth Township. That's sad. Wonder what happened. It said something about never supposed to push apparently. Lidditz is the next little town over from where I live. Wonder what happened. Lidditz is the next little town over from where I live. I see a
Hey,
Mike.
Cora. Hey, Chris.
What's going
Hey,
on, buddy?
Mike.
Oh wow. Texas
What you doing
sues
there, Mike?
Biden. Oh, go ahead.
Nada.
Nada? Did you just
Nada.
take a nap? Did you just get up from a nap too?
I did. That's
Apparently,
that's a good thing to do in these kind of days if you can.
yeah, I fell asleep earlier too. You should have seen the
T-
picture I sent to Cora. That's where I
Today
was.
would have been a good nap day.
What? No turkey for the kids? That's
I
different. I think.
I had,
That's not.
I had a
No,
little
it's
bit
heavy.
of running to do today, or else I could have curled up with Chubbs and took a nap.
Huh.
Apparently, the Biden administration is trying to make a lizard endangered status, and so they can shut down the oil rigs down in Texas. And Texas is suing the administration over it. Good, they should.
Have you guys heard anything about us announcing that we're sending troops back into the Middle East amid threat of an
Huh.
all-out war?
Huh.
Yeah,
Anybody heard
just
anything
remember
about
I
that?
told you, I just said that a little bit ago about them saying we're sending more troops to the Middle East.
Mm,
I was just watching. I was just watching Trump in Indiana, and he was saying how John Deere is planning to move all their factories to Mexico.
Yep.
He said they'll be paying a 200% tariff. That's
Any
crazy,
company
man.
that doesn't, any company that considers themselves an American company and sends their shit from overseas needs to pay 100% tariffs.
Damn right. Well, Don said 200.
Well, hey, whatever. I mean, fuck them. Let them move their
Yeah,
company overseas then, if that's
yeah,
what they want to do.
they're basically fucking traitors. You know, they were born here. Now they're going to go somewhere else and try and make money off of us. Fuck that.
yep.
Watches 8 bulls escape from pen at Massachusetts rodeo event at a mall. Why the fuck are they having a rodeo event in the mall? And then there's one bull that was still loose. We had I don't know how many of you know this, but I used to work at the actual Lancaster stockyards with the animals when I was younger, before Katie was born. And Mom used to work there too. And she was working an overnight shift, and a truck driver didn't get backed in quite right, and there was a gap. And Mom asked him to move, try and get the truck over. He refused. He said, "No, I'm already backed in. I'm not moving it." And she flat out told him. She said, "Then you're responsible if something gets through that gap." He said, "Oh, nothing's getting through that gap." Yeah, well, about a 1,700 pound bull fucking pushed the trailer off to the side and got the fuck through, and ended up back. It went out onto Lidditz Pike, started up over the bridge, going up to Duke Street in Lancaster, hit a minivan head on and stopped the fucking minivan,
Oh, shit.
turned around, and ended up back behind the Golden Triangle Shopping Center. And when Mom called the cops, of course, she had to call them. And she flat out told them, she said, "You need to just put it down. Shoot it, kill it. I'll come down with the bucket loader, grab it, and bring it up."
Huh.
"Oh, no, we can catch it. We can catch it." Yeah.
Yeah. Not a
Well,
fucking butterfly.
finally, after it charged one of the cops, and it completely mag dumped it, and it still was up. Then they finally brought a sniper in and dropped him.
Huh.
But yeah, that cop almost died because they were being stupid.
Yeah.
People underestimate animals. They really do.
Oh, yeah. I almost got myself in a bad position. 2 houses down the road, they got a farm. And I was headed out the one day, and I noticed there was a car stopped on the lane going down to Windsor. So I rode down, and I pulled up beside this guy in his pickup truck. Here there was a bull on the road. And that son of a bitch, he looked over at me in the truck, and he looked like he was ready to come my way. I was sitting there on a motorcycle on a downhill. So I'm not pushing my bike backwards. Like, my only hope would have been to drop and run.
Well,
So that was pretty sobering.
I bet.
They're fast, especially if
Oh
they're going
yeah.
straight line.
My
My first,
only hope of getting out of that alive is if he would have charged, his hooves would have been sliding a little bit on the road. It wouldn't have been like dirt where he had traction real good. So I might have had an extra second or two there.
my first night working after sale, we were moving stuff around because at that point we knew who was going to take what out and who was coming later to pick what up, and so we were organizing stuff to make it easier for later on after we left. Whoever was there to load out, just real easy to get it out.
Mm.
And we were moving some pigs down, and as I'm coming past this pen, they had put like 6 or 8 bulls in this pen together. Well, when you put dominant alpha animals together, they have to figure out the pecking order.
Uh-huh.
There was an 1,800-pound Charolais that was fucking with this little. He might have been like 1,400-pound. Damn it, the red and white ones. I can't think of the name of them right now.
That's not a heifer, is it?
Well, heifer is just a female that hasn't been bred.
Oh, okay. I'm not a real good cow guy.
But
Holstein. Was it a
no,
Holstein?
it'll come to me. But this
A
little red and
Jersey?
white guy that's just stocky, right? And he finally had enough of this other bull's bullshit and fucking got his head underneath of him and threw him up against the gate. And the
Dang.
bottom of the gate came up about 3 feet off the ground. They had that much flex to them.
Huh.
And I'm like, well, I'm glad I wasn't on that side of the fucking alley because that would have hurt. But
For
yeah,
sure.
I'm like, I've had a bull chase me through 7 fences. When they want you, they're going to come after you.
Yeah.
We had a guy that he was just. Turns out the guy was a drunk. He was drinking on the job, and we didn't know it until the end.
Hmm.
But we're doing a sale, and they send this bull out. And I mean, he was docile, just calm as could be, just walking his way down slowly down through the alley, And to tell you how big this bull was, I was 6'4".
Huh.
His shoulders were a whole another foot over me.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he was huge.
Huh.
And this idiot comes over and fucking hits this bull in the balls with a fucking paddle.
Wow.
I fucking reamed him out. I said, "You get the fuck out of this alley." I said, "You're gonna get somebody fucking killed."
Too funny.
Because that bull started to turn.
Wow.
It's amazing the stupidity of some people.
Yeah. Yeah. Underestimate the power of wildlife.
Right?
They don't play, that's for sure.
Mm. And they're kind of like a Democrat because you can't reason with them.
No, not at all.
Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think so. Wow.
Twitter's got some interesting, well, X got some interesting shit on it today, depending on who you follow.
Reuters has an exclusive here.
Animal Farm. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That bull had to go nuts. No, they didn't, but it's.
Did you hear the DOJ just made public a letter from the assassination where he put a bounty on Donald J. Trump's head of $150,000.
Yes.
Animal, I
All that.
just saw that on InfoWars with,
Owen Schroyer.
no, what's his ass? What? Hold on.
I think that's what Dan was
Alex
talking about
Jones.
that today.
Alex Jones.
But they also said that the guy doesn't have the 150,000 to follow through with the bounty, so it's just stupidity. The guy was just
Well,
talking out his ass.
who's not going to come up with that shit?
Yeah.
You know, from the left or whoever, or you know.
Oh, I mean Soros or any of those would probably throw the money out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Exclusive. Harris to release new economic proposals this week on U.S. wealth creation, sources say. I think the sources are sitting there pounding their own pudding there because they're going to find more wealth creation out of that than that's ever going to come out of Kamala's mouth.
Huh.
I found a nice picture of Miss Swifty with P Diddy.
Does that surprise you?
No,
Yeah,
she's
Dan
evil.
was talking about that today. He
She
got
sold her soul.
yeah. Oh yeah. Anybody watch JP Reports?
Mm-mm.
I haven't.
Redheaded guy.
I like JP. He's funny.
Yeah, he did one today with P Diddy and all the. Oh my God, the people that are acquainted with him, like on the left, is remarkable.
Oh
Just
yeah.
like Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, and now you see these people like Usher and Pink and all these
Everybody's
people.
deleting tweets and shit. Social
Uh-huh.
media.
They completely scrubbed their ex account.
Yeah. Probably went to Hillary Clinton on advice there.
Right? She was
They're getting
probably
cameras
calling him.
ready.
She was the king at that.
Well, we'll see what happens out of it. I don't expect a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree, Animal Farm. I think it's just stupid that they even published that letter because they said that they didn't want to release the Coventry shooters manifest because they were afraid it would create more shooters. Well, what the fuck is this doing?
Huh.
Like I said, they have spewed out so much hate towards this man
Yeah.
that every crackpot in the States is thinking that they're going to do us a favor by harming him.
Yeah.
So all the Dems have got to do is just sit back. But I do find it interesting that both guys had been in BlackRock commercials.
Huh.
I do.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of fishy, ain't it?
Yeah, it kind of makes you think a little bit. Again, one of them points to ponder.
Yeah.
Animal Farm says he will be Epstein. Yeah, he knows too much about too many people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The GoPro will disappear. He'll disappear.
All the
Yeah,
videos
because
they sent to his house will disappear.
isn't he in protective custody now?
Yeah. He's in the
Didn't I
same
hear?
prison where Jeffrey Epstein was.
Yeah.
He's in New
The
York.
See
same
how well
one.
that worked out. Yeah. See how
That
well that
that
worked out.
has all the same prosecutors at
Yeah,
the entire team.
You know
The
who was in
entire
charge
team
of
that
the
took
prosecution?
do what?
You know who was in charge of the prosecution for Epstein?
Uh-uh.
That fucking crook that was running the FBI back then.
Nope. Not Ray.
No, not Ray. It was one before him, the one that retired, the one that reopened the investigation into Hillary, and then said that they didn't find anything right before the election. Oh, I can see his fucking smug little face.
Uh,
My brain just is not working today.
yeah,
We're just
we're
we're
like a
just screwed.
fucking we're like a leaf in a stream, man. You know?
Yeah, we're just screwed.
Yeah.
Comey. It's
Was it
Comey's
Comey?
daughter is the one that was in charge of Epstein when all that happened.
Uh,
Well, there you
Thank you,
go.
Jamie. I said that right before you said it, but thank you. Yeah, he's the one that it's his daughter that was in charge of Epstein when all that shit happened and when he got ganked. Mm. So, yeah, it'll probably happen again.
I'll bet you Diddy might be sweating balls.
I think they'll be smarter about it this time. They'll take in they'll find some gang member in jail and pay him off to do it. Say, hey, you take him out, we'll make sure you're comfortable for the rest of your stint.
yeah,
Your
that's
sentence
if
is
he
reduced.
that's if he don't get out for turning names over, you know, because they're
Wow.
doing that hearing with him right now where he can disclose information and not incriminate himself. I forget what Dan called that, but that's what they're doing right now. So he could go in there and throw a couple really important names out there and get his ass cleared
Right?
and be out of there.
I think he's dead either way. If he turns over names, somebody's going to have him taken out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They'll release him and he'll end up dead on the street in 2 days.
Yeah, if he's released, well, he's not safe sitting in there, I don't think, but it'll be worse for him if they release him. Of
Yeah.
course, that might be what they do too, is go ahead and release him and just let whoever take care of it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Employees angry about return to office mandates have essentially no legal path to fight them. How would you have a legal path to fight them? The pandemic's over. Go do your fucking jobs, you people. What the fuck is wrong with people these days?
Yeah. Well, I
They
mean,
don't.
I get it. I
No,
kind
I
of
get
get
it
it.
too.
If I could work from home or drive 45 minutes to a shop and put up with all
Right?
kind of people, I think I'd rather work from home.
I enjoyed working from home. Fuzzy slippers, sweats, hoodies in the wintertime, fire going, all the coffee and water I could handle. I enjoyed working at home.
Yeah, me too. Hey, I'm an artist. I love being at home. Uh, my
Yeah,
friends can't get me out of my house.
Yeah, neither can mine really, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Come on, man. You need to get out. You need to get out. I'm like, no, I'm good right here.
well, here's the thing though. People who actually started working in an office building and were just pulled out because of the pandemic shouldn't have any issue with going back.
Yeah.
And here's the reason, okay? Because a lot of the businesses around there count on them being in the office to stay in business.
Yeah.
Do you know how many businesses restaurants and shit went out of business because of the pandemic and because of the lockdowns?
Oh, yeah.
Well, all small mom and pop businesses, which was what they wanted.
Uh huh. Going out. Okay. Go ahead. Go
Intel is
ahead.
apparently being
Go. Are you going?
um, acquisitions.
Hmm. Ruth says the office staff of the building that I am working at are working from home right now because they had their lives threatened by a tenant.
Oh, shit.
That's not good.
Jamie, go to ratracerebellion.com. There's all kinds of work at home jobs on there.
Huh.
Just stay away from the surveys. A lot of times, like you can book truck rentals with U-Haul, book rooms through Hilton or one of those major hotel places, motels.
That's not good. Missing North Carolina student Brooke Chauvant, 20, found dead in South Africa.
How the hell did she get to South Africa?
She was doing a hike on
Eh,
Table Mountain.
Who was in South Africa?
A 20-year-old North Carolina student.
Huh.
A Gettysburg College swimmer is no longer enrolled at the school after allegedly carving a racial slur on his teammates. Now, damn it, now I gotta open it and see what the hell they're talking about. If it says they carved it on his dick, I'm gonna fucking fall off my bed.
I heard about that, but that's about it. I didn't hear any details.
On his chest, okay. I was gonna say, don't tell me that's. I was like, don't tell me you did that on like, so, yeah, no. U.S. seeks to ban Chinese software from cars, citing national security concerns. That'd be great if we made our own fucking software or chips or anything like that, but we don't. U.S. Naval Academy says considering race in admissions helps create a cohesive military. You are so full of shit. It creates a system where you've got people who think they're better than other people because they get somewhere. Hey Dave, welcome in, buddy. How you doing? Pilot killed in midair collision with other small plane near Los Angeles. That doesn't sound like it was fun.
Uh-uh.
Former FTX executive Caroline Ellison urges leniency ahead of sentencing. Are you crazy, you fucking dirty bitch? You and your boyfriend were having sex crazed romps fueled by lots of drugs that were paid for by the fucking millions of people you fucked over, and you have the balls to ask for leniency? She said she deserves no prison time. No, you deserve to be fucking shot in the fucking forehead.
Huh.
Diddy's music streams jump after arrest and indictment. There's a surprise.
Yeah.
Dozens of Senate and House lawmakers unleash on Biden-Harris admin's child migrant cover-up. And you won't do a fucking thing about it, so why don't you just shut the fuck up? All it is show. I'm sorry, I'm just so fucking tired of the phony show that we get from them.
Well, all the bullshit. You can expect more, I'm sure.
Father turns in 10-year-old son after he allegedly threatened to shoot up Florida school.
Damn it.
Well, glad that father's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Why the hell is your kid threatening to shoot up a school?
Because he didn't get his participation trophy.
I find that hard to believe. Animal Farm, I'll point this question at you because I believe this might be right up your alley. It says here that most Hispanic Americans support abortion access. From what I understood, most of the Hispanic Americans that I know are Catholic. So I can, I guess it could go either way. I know, you know, Biden there and Pelosi both say that they're Catholic and they both are for abortion. So I guess it all just depends on where you're at on there.
There are special circumstances for everything.
Oh, I'm
I
not
don't
saying that.
I don't
I
feel abortion should be a form of birth control for,
The ignorant.
16-year-olds on up. I don't. I don't. Damn
Yep.
it. Contraceptives are free. And aspirin between your legs works. You know what I'm saying? Just say
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. I don't know. I think all that shit is between a man, a woman, and God.
Right?
That's got nothing to do with the fucking government, man. You're gonna have to answer for that shit someday on your own.
well,
Our
people
government just
forget.
wants to put our government just wants to put the damn hand in everything, and
Well,
they
Well,
people
can't.
but they're
forget
so
that the
they're just
lady. Go ahead.
the Dems are just so pissed, and what people don't understand, take your ass to the polls and vote.
Yeah.
The government does not need to be involved in our lives, in our
No.
personal lives like that.
No.
Take your ass to the poll and vote. And I can't help it if you live in a very conservative state. Hell, Ohio went more liberal than was expected with the abortion rights. But it is what it is. I don't care. Ohio could say, sure, let's do this. We don't care. If you want one, there's the problem. Take care of it, whatever. It's still my choice,
Yeah.
you know. And like you said, Mike, it should be up to the man, the woman, and God.
Yeah. I know this one commercial really pisses me off. I see it a lot in the morning. It's all these young girls talking about the right to have an abortion. Like these are young girls. They should be focused on education, being happy, and
School,
getting their life
yeah,
squared away. But these idiots want to have them worried about having an abortion. That is the most unproductive direction of thinking I've ever heard for a child.
you don't want to
You
get
know?
pregnant. There's ways to keep it from
Yeah,
happening.
Well, and here's the other thing. Most of these people who are, for Planned Parenthood, just take the abortion part out of it. Let's just look at Planned Parenthood as an organization, okay?
piece of shit.
Right?
It was started by a known Nazi sympathizer. The Nazis based their eugenics program off of what this woman did.
Yep, yep. I've heard
The,
that.
and there's a reason that it's put in where the poorest people and the minorities live, because she didn't want poor people it didn't matter what color you were. If you were poor, she did not want you to reproduce.
Yeah,
If you were black, Hispanic, Chinese, Mexican, whatever, that she didn't want you to reproduce. And
in some ways you gotta respect that. That's how it works in the animal kingdom. The
Yep.
strongest lion gets the pride. The weakest one, they don't get shit. But in our society, we're trying to give the weakest lion the control.
well,
It,
and part of that's the Darwin effect. We've taken the Darwin effect out of things. We put too many fucking warning labels on shit.
yeah, yeah,
Stop fucking banning shit like the yard darts. I used to love playing fucking yard darts.
yeah,
But you had stupid people out there that were throwing them straight up in the air and had it come down and fucking split their brain in half and kill them. And that ruins
Idiots.
it for the rest of us.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe that was God's plan. You were supposed to be underneath that yard dart.
and I'm just like, let them do what they're going to fucking do. Somebody wants to play with dynamite and blow himself the fuck up. Let them be
Hey,
happy and die the way they want to die.
Can't see it from my house.
But I mean, it sounds brash, and I hate to. I don't want to sound like that person, but there's a reason that things happen to stupid people. There's
oh, they're
a
stupid.
comedian. There's a comedian, Jeff. Oh, what's his last name?
Foxworthy.
No, this is an older guy. But he was sitting there saying, and he said, there's something that. Oh, let me look him up. I got.
Is that Jeff White? No, his name ain't Jeff. Well, coffee's still tasting good at 5 o'clock in the evening.
Brad Upton.
Who?
Brad Upton.
Okay.
Yeah, he's hilarious. He sits there and says, "You know what happened to the stupid people on the playground? They died."
That was Ron White, Mike.
Oh, Ron White. Yeah. Yeah. He's pretty crazy dude. I haven't seen anything of any comedians in quite a while, actually.
No,
Here you go. I got you. Wait, let me find the fucking. There we go. Oops. All right. Do-do-do-do. Merry Christmas. Go have some laughs when you're done with here. I'll post it in Discord too. But he's absolutely freaking hilarious.
Huh.
He rags on the kids nowadays. He's like, it always takes so damn long at the convenience store. He said, waiting on all these kids because nobody carries cash, so they got to pull out their debit card every time they want to buy something for $1.35. He's
Yeah.
like, just pull out $2 and pay for it.
Yeah.
right.
Let's see.
The only thing I like my card for is gas.
You should always still go inside and pay for it, though.
Yeah, it's easier to fill your tank up when you don't know how much it needs by using your card, you know.
Right.
If I fill it up with cash, I got to go in and hand them a 20 and tell them, yeah, I'm going to get what I can. And I always got to go back in for the change. So with the card, at least I can just fill my tank up and I'm good. But that's one of the very few places I use my card. I'm not a big card guy. If I don't have cash for it, I ain't worried about it.
Well,
Or I
then
can't worry about it.
whenever you fill up on gas, then you need to grab that reader, the card reader.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
shake
yeah.
the hell out of it.
I do.
They just caught somebody at the gas station in Mannheim, the Sheets in Mannheim, across from the
Okay.
auto. Somebody put a fucking card reader in there.
Damn. That's crazy shit right there.
Well, I wonder how many cards they got
Yeah.
Right.
from like business, because a lot of businesses go there when they, from the auction, they go straight across the street there and get gas, and
Yeah,
then
and
on.
the messed up thing is like there isn't a place that'll notify all these people in a community. You know, if everybody knew all the people that got ripped off on this shit, I think people would be a lot more aware. But
Well,
there's
I
just so
found
many
out.
people living, too many people living under a rock that just don't pay attention,
Yeah, that's definitely true.
and that just helps these problems escalate and grow.
People have the mentality, oh, it's not going to happen to me.
Yeah, and then when it happens to
Yeah,
them, they cry and bitch
that,
and boo
that
hoo about
that's a great mentality to have, but you gotta use intelligence with that. It's not going to happen to me. Yeah, if I don't do certain things, I can't expect to do certain things and walk away unscathed. You know,
I don't
if you're,
think anybody who's ever. I don't know anybody that's not ever had somebody had their card compromised at least once.
yeah, yeah. My brother did. Yeah, I know my brother did.
I've had mine. Mine was
Knock
compromised
on
at
wood.
one point.
Knock on wood.
My parents were compromised. My mom tried to blame it on me using her card over my phone. I'm like, Mom, I have a VPN and all kinds of other shit on my phone.
Yeah.
And I said it was somewhere else that they got your information. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy the shit that these criminals come up with, the ideas that they come up with.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong, they're fucking smart as hell. If they would put that intelligence to good shit, imagine what they could make.
Right.
Absolutely.
They'd make a lot more fucking money doing that the legit way,
Yeah.
and
The
then they don't have
world
to worry about going to jail.
Yeah.
the world would be a much better place if all them scammers and shit used their minds for good instead of shit.
Thomas said after my second time in a year, I went back to cash.
Huh.
Yeah, I use cash when I can, but well, now the big thing is a lot of people are using their EBT cards online because you can now use them for Walmart and different things like that. And so now they're getting a hold of those funds from people.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's crazy the shit that they come up with. I know some people who dabble on the dark web, and some of the shit that they tell me that they've seen down there just boggles the mind to what people are capable of without
You'd be
having
surprised.
without seeming to have a fucking conscience.
Yeah. Yeah.
The bank told them the police won't do anything unless it's over 5,000. Really?
Huh.
Shit, my
I,
bank went after Dave's card. Somebody in Louisiana tried, first it was $1 and then it was at like some hardware store, then $50 went through and then another 20 some. Bank went after him for that.
you know, my bank will go after you for fucking 25 cents if I call and say it wasn't me. Hell, they call me. I've tried to make purchases, and I don't make many big purchases, so they know that, you know, they know that. So when I went to buy a TV the one time, the fraud department fucking called me within 5 minutes.
Huh.
Is this you? Are you trying to put this amount through? And yeah, I mean, we've had that happen numerous times where they've just flagged my card right away to the point
I, tr-
where like they locked it completely out.
Huh.
I, tr- I transfer money over to pay bills, figure it out, transfer it in every month. I don't leave a lot of money in my checking account.
Yeah.
Since it's attached to my debit card, I just transfer over what I need, what I think I'm going to use for the day.
Yeah.
I don't leave enough much in my bank account because I'm just fucking poor.
Yeah. That sounds like me too, man.
Well, I'm not far from you.
Thomas says, yes, I live in Timmyville. Timmy! Oh, man. It's crazy to see the shit that's going on in the world. I mean, we can see World War III starting right in front of us because of
Oh,
how
yeah.
weak our administration is. Especially now that we're sending more troops to the fucking Middle East again, which is exactly what they wanted.
I had some place.
Is Cora breaking up for you all, or is it just on my
Yep.
end?
She's cracking up, Scotty.
Cora,
I'm correct. Hold on. I'm just too far away. I'm out front instead of out back, waiting for that Walmart order. Anyway,
I
I
bought
was
something
reading
online and
someplace.
got a call from my bank because it was a company they hadn't seen me use it with before. Yeah. Yeah, they like to do that, Ruth. And I'm not going to complain about it. They're looking out for my interests, so I'm not going to bitch. I mean, it's kind of an inconvenience when you have to, go through all that, but at least I'm not out thousands of dollars because somebody, decided to use my card for something they weren't supposed to. Cinder, what are you after? What did you drop in my fucking drawer, you little asshole?
Dead mouse.
No, it's still, whatever it is, it's still alive. You just smashed the shit out of it. He has a habit of doing that. He comes in and he freaking brings shit into my room to play with it,
Are you motherfucker?
right? Well, the one time he brought a mouse in and left it go under my damn bed, and it got away from her. I know it got away from him because he came out without it.
He'll he'll find it later. It's all right. It's all good.
And then I saw him come back with another one, and I yelled at him. I said, "You little fucker!" I said, "You better not let that one go." Next thing I know, I'm laying like I am now in bed. He hops up on the bed and he flings his head like this, and I fucking get smacked right here in the neck with a fucking dead mouse. Little fucker threw
Well,
it at me.
at least it was dead.
Exactly, Cora.
Yeah, at least it was dead that time.
That's what
Hey
happened.
Jay, how you doing, buddy?
That's what happened up at my neighbor's house there the other week. Their cat brought a bird in the house and it wasn't dead.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I get a text message. Can you come up and help me catch a bird? It's in my house. I'm like, I'm the squirrel guy, not the bird guy.
Right?
I went up. I caught it pretty easily, amazingly enough.
Did the
Little
cat hurt it?
sparrow.
Did the cat hurt it enough to make it so it was easier to catch her?
Well, I didn't bother telling her. I had a bird got loose in my dad's house 25 years ago. And my one friend told me that every time that bird hits a window trying to get out, that is indicative of a month. So if the bird hits a window 3 times within like 3 months, there was supposed to be some kind of bad thing happen in that household.
Yeah.
And I'll be damned. That bird was in my house, in my dad's house, hit the window about 6 times, and it was about that long. My dad passed away.
Wow.
So I didn't share that information with her.
Yeah.
He hit the window 2 times. So, yeah, poor little birdie. I don't think he could fly. He was still seemed okay, but I don't think he could fly. The cat must have messed up his wing.
Yeah.
I sat him outside. I'm like, there you go, bro.
Figure it out.
Best of luck to you.
Yeah. I don't think my cats are going to let you eat out of the food bowl down at my house. And if they do, it's not going to work out well for you.
They're just letting them get plump so he's fatter when they go to eat him later.
Exactly,
Right?
exactly. They're trying to push kibbles down his throat and shit. You skinny little bastard. Fatten you up.
Jay said superstition. I'm a bit of a believer.
Yeah,
Some
some
of it.
things.
Some
Some
of
of
it.
it. Yep.
All depends if you've seen any of it even come close to being true, you know?
I've seen some shit happen over the years that
Yeah, like that bird thing, you know. That was crazy. My dad was passed away half a year later. God rest his soul.
Andrew said I walked outside of my back door and a bird swooped down and almost hit me. It was so close. Wow.
Eh,
Jay says kind of
That
like tornadoes won't touch Indian burial grounds. Really? I did not hear that one before.
what won't?
He said a tornado won't
tornadoes.
touch the Indian burial ground.
Eh, I don't know about that. Hopefully it's true, but I don't know.
Jamie said it's
Andrea,
the bird hit
wonder if.
nurse. Well, go ahead.
Go, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you do you, boo boo.
I was just going to read what Jamie said. That's all.
Oh. All I was going to ask Andrea is if she had a bird nest outside of her door.
We have a birdhouse right above where Mom usually parks out front. And we'll go out, and that bird will come out, and it'll cuss us the entire time until we get in the damn truck and leave.
Yeah. I had one in the soffit of my porch out here over the summer. I think it was a starling. But man, you could tell when them chicks were getting old because they'd be out there screaming all day long. And then the mom would come flying in, and the cats would be sitting there on the ground looking up at the eave, just like licking their lips, man.
Waiting for one to fall out.
Yeah. They knocked the mockingbird nest out of the bushes right out back of my house the one time. I knew the bird was there, and this mockingbird, he kept swinging like he was like dive bombing Junior, you know? And then I went out the next morning, and 3 of my 5 cats outside had a bird in their mouth, a baby bird, you know? And then later that day, I found a baby bird on the other part of my back porch. He was sitting there. That dude was like totally still, man. Like he wasn't trying to move at all. I don't know whatever happened to him, but that mockingbird paid the price for fucking with Junior.
They had apparently there was a nest in the pine trees back here, and the cats started climbing the trees.
Yeah.
And the mom bird comes down and starts faking like she has a broken wing, flopping around on the ground out there, trying to pull away from the nest. And she did that for probably, oh, hell, 30, 40 minutes. But it's amazing the mechanisms that animals come up with to protect their young.
Uh-huh.
Andrew said, I have a lot of birds, but no nests that I know of. It almost hit my head. It was fast. How about when the rocks start to fall out of a wedding ring? There will be trouble in the marriage. I've heard that one. Yeah.
Huh.
That's why, like, my grandparents always went and had their jewelry, taken care of every so often. They would take it in, have it cleaned, and have them redo the settings and stuff like that to make sure that didn't happen.
Hmm.
Kids nowadays don't think about that shit.
No. Well, they can't afford it because they want all this other stupid shit.
Right?
Well, a lot of jewelry places, especially if you're buying a really expensive, ring, they'll give you lifetime cleaning
Yeah.
and maintenance on them.
Yeah. What you pay for it, they should.
Yeah, Ryan, I've been there too. I had a cow eat my wedding band. My first wedding band, um, I told my ex, I said I'm not wearing it to work. I said I'll lose it, and she had a fit about it. No, you're gonna wear it to work. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, well, fuck it, whatever, because it wasn't quite sized right for my finger,
Mm.
and I took in was feeding hay, and it was there 1 second, and next thing I know, it's gone. I'm like,
Damn.
well, fuck. I said, well, somebody got a nice bonus when they cut that piece of beef up.
Yeah, right. It's like Cracker Jacks.
Yeah, right. Thomas said we just wanted to ban no stones.
Yeah, I wanted a plain band. I didn't get that either. Argued about that for a while. I lost.
Bruce had lost a stone out of my engagement ring, no trouble in our marriage. Well, that's good. I think there's always outliers in everything. But yeah, I mean, I was kind of pissed. I really liked that wedding band too.
Huh.
Took me a long time to find it and pick it out.
I'm just not much of a jewelry person, actually.
Nope, me
I'm
neither.
not e- I'm not either. I hardly ever. I mean, I've got necklaces that I've got all kinds of different necklaces and stuff and rings, and I'll only wear them for special occasions.
Yeah.
I don't have special occasions. I don't do special occasions. I keep my ass at home.
Well, when we get together, it'll be a special occasion.
Well, don't expect me to be flaunting jewelry. You get me as I am.
Okay?
No bling for Cora.
Yep, just plain old me.
Yeah, me too. I got friends that wear all kind of biker rings and shit like that, and I just like I don't know how the fuck you deal with that shit, man. I don't wear rings, earrings. I've had a necklace or two in my life, and I wear them until they get busted, and then I don't have one for a while.
Ruth said she lost it while baking. Someone might have ate it, but don't really know.
Oh shit!
Someone might have busted their tooth on your on your. Somebody probably ate it, busted a tooth on your cooking, and thought you couldn't cook very well.
See, Thomas says one ring and a cross. Now, Thomas, I'd take a cross necklace. I might have to get me one of those, but I've been looking at them, but it takes me forever to decide to buy something anyway, so whatever.
Let me see if
I
I
had a
can find
really
that.
cool one I bought. It was two rail like two spike nails wrapped together with like a copper wire. They're pretty cool. I bought that at Freedom Biker Church, and it ended up breaking. And then I had it hanging on my rearview mirror of my fuckus. And then I sold my fuckus to some guy in Virginia and forgot to take my necklace off the rearview mirror.
Oops. I'll be back.
Yeah,
I think Walmart's here.
it's
All right.
protecting my fuckus.
Second drawer down. See if my necklace is in there, please. The one in my box. What? Are they taking stuff in next across the street? You're gonna have to move that box. Bug was in that bottom box. I don't know. He dropped something in there, I think, and it's. Is there something alive in there?
I was about ready to turn my junkyard upside down the other day. I lost my freaking pocket knife, man. Oh my God.
Middle drawer.
I was ready to tear some shit up.
Yeah, they're harvesting. That's what that is. Katie's having a fit because she hears metal. No, second drawer down, honey. Is it?
You with me. Beat you with it.
I'm gonna beat you because it's not in there. It's in the next drawer down. Next drawer down. I still have it. Is it? No, that's not the same box. Remember, my box is. Just do what I asked you to, please. Now you got my drawer all a mess. What the hell's wrong with you?
How you doing today, Caitlin?
Mike's asking how you're doing today, Caitlin. She got some bad news. She's not happy about it, but she's coping.
Did your package
Whatever.
come, Cora?
It did.
All right.
It did, and I just got to put the shit away.
Huh.
I needed some more raspberries.
Ooh.
Raspberries. If you've
To
watched
go.
Dracula Dead and Loving It, you'll understand that.
That's what Grandma used to call it when I made my unhappy face.
Berries.
God, I miss that woman.
Would you?
I miss mine too. I learned a lot
Yeah,
from my
I
grandmother.
miss my grandparents. I was lucky enough that I actually knew most of my great grandparents. I told you
Yeah, I
that,
know.
didn't I?
What's my favorite line from Dracula Dead and Loving?
Renfield, you asshole. So, Katie got this for me for Father's Day.
I can't see.
But yeah, I keep it in its box.
Well, that looks like that'd be hard to wear.
Well, I'm not Carol Burnett. I'm not wearing the drapes out.
That
Remember
was a good show.
Carol Burnett was a good show.
Oh my God, Tim Conway and Harvey Korman. That was a freaking cast right there.
Yeah.
You see this, Dad?
Vicki Lawrence, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
Mike. Ain't she the one that went on to do Mama's Family?
Yeah. Well, they also
Yeah.
did Mama's
Tim Conway. Tim Conway was just awesome though.
Poor Harvey Korman couldn't keep a straight face around it.
Oh, that's pretty cool, bro.
No, it's backwards.
Yeah.
She's got it backwards here.
That's pretty cool.
I'm late on.
Oh shit. Oh man.
Really?
I like
Yeah,
that.
it's just got a black chain with it.
Huh.
But yeah, that's what she got me for my birthday one time. I don't wear it very often. All right, put it away, please.
Yeah, I need to get a new cross necklace.
And then I got I have a shark tooth necklace hanging on the wall over there.
Yeah. My grandma used to always get them for us. Somebody's ringing. Oh, that's me. I got to roll, fellas. Ladies.
All right,
See ya. Toodles.
All right. Have a great night. Love yous.
Love you.
You too.
Use. Use.
Yeah, it's about that time. I got to go figure out something for super.
Yeah, I gotta do that too. Thinking about it. It's cool. It's damp.
Just let it
I
sit there.
need
So
some
I'm gonna take a
like
picture of it.
homemade macaroni and cheese or something.
Need some clam chowder.
Homemade macaroni and cheese and some smoked sausage. And what else? Probably ought to have some sort of veggie.
I was gonna do something with the chicken.
Okay.
Flipping Mine.
No, they're not yours. Yeah, I definitely know the difference between a 9mm bullet and a 380 bullet.
Oh yeah, there's a little bit of a difference there.
Why are they in yours?
Both of your magazines are in the thing empty. There's no reason for yours to be loaded.
Cheddar.
There, now you see why she's not allowed to have her gun unless I'm with her.
Right.
She'd be trying to put 9mm bullets in her damn gun. It wouldn't work, but she'd still be trying.
I got cheeses for macaroni and cheese, so that won't work.
Nope. Yeah, Thomas said with bacon, that's a vegetable.
Oh yeah, my meat candy. Oh, I always got bacon.
Yeah, we're going to talk to the neighbor down the street and see about putting a calf down there and raising it for beef. I was telling Ryan about it and he couldn't believe it.
What's not to believe?
Well, I told him what it costs per pound. Look at her empty mags. For her, they're very good because she's not quite responsible with a gun yet. So she is not allowed to handle the weapon unless we are at a gun range and I am with her, making sure she's making good decisions with said weapon. Mine are loaded, Ryan. Yeah, all mine are loaded.
Mine are too.
My gun is always within 2 feet of me when I'm just laying here.
That is way too much to handle.
Now, don't get me wrong. I like her little gun. For here in the house, I might start just loading that and keeping it beside the bed because there's less of a chance of that going through walls and hitting people by accident if the need arises. 9mm, it's going through the house. So, and then of course for outside long range targets, I have the rifle. So, just don't be like Dick Cheney. Don't be shooting your friends in the face with that, okay, Ryan? Ryan says I have my 12 gauge loaded as well. Have her practice with a replica airsoft pistol. I might look into that. They also have like the laser targeting, where you can buy it's a thing that you attach to the gun, and you can aim it. A tow truck. Well, apparently there's a tow truck out front. Where did I put my damn phone at?
You're out in the country enough. Set up some targets for her.
We used to set up down at the church. We shoot from the parking lot out into that long field down there. Well, now I'm afraid to fucking do that because they put that damn pipeline out there. My luck is one of us would shoot high and fucking hit that pipeline, and yeah, that would bend well.
Yeah, that wouldn't be. Might not be good.
That sounds like fun, Ryan. Ryan wants to sight in his 6.5. Let me go check my cameras and see what the hell this tow truck's doing. I'm nosy.
I guess.
What good's having cameras if you can't spy on shit? Apparently Katie was outside. She walked in front of the back camera.
I don't look unless my cameras go ding on my phone. Then I look.
Oh, there's a red car out there.
And if it's at night, then I decide whether or not I want to get out of bed.
What did he get? What are they picking up? One of those other cars over at the field? Oh, okay. There you go, Ryan. Go visit Jay. She says, all too bad. I have up to a 500 in my backyard. You can go visit Jay, sight in your gun, drink a couple beers, smoke a bowl, have a good time. Tell you what, y'all, we are going to go ahead and wrap this up.
Bye, everybody.
And I'm going to go see what it's like outside. And if I can do it, we will have a fire tonight, maybe.
Maybe.
I'll let you know here in a little bit. It's going to depend on if the tree stopped dripping on me.
Toodles. Stay blessed.
All right. Y'all be safe. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate y'all. Love yous. And we will see you shortly. Be safe, everyone. What's they say? I mean, it's not like I can't go down to the power lines, but 500 yards is nuts. Do some redneck shit. Good times. All right, y'all. Be safe. And yeah, we'll see you all later. We're out. Peace.